This meeting is convened in accordance with the provisions of the Open Publics Meeting Act of New Jersey. The official minutes reflect that adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by publishing a notice in the Asbury Park Press on Tuesday, January 8, 2019, and also forwarded to the Toms River Times, Toms River Patch, and WOBM News on Wednesday, January 3, 2019, and thereafter posting same on the Town Hall bulletin board for such notices and filing the same with the Township Clerk, pursuant to a resolution adopted by the Township Council on January 3, 2019. The notice was also posted on the Township webpage.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Here.
Councilman Kubel.
Move for an excused absence. My understanding is Councilman Cabell is out on a family-related matter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Councilwoman Maruka.
Present.
Councilman Roderick.
Here.
Councilman Turnbach.
Here.
Council Vice President Hill.
Here.
Council President Whitman.
Here.
First item on the agenda, the approval of minutes of July 9th, 2019.
Move the minutes. Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilwoman Yurick. Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
Yes. Oh, wait.
No, okay.
Minutes? I can't. I have to abstain. I was absent.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
We do not have any honoring resolutions or presentations tonight, so we'll move on to item number 7, which is a bond ordinance of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, providing for various paving and roadway improvements and related expenses in and for the township, and appropriating $4,085,000 therefore, and providing for the issuance of $3,880,750 in bonds or notes of the Township of Toms River to finance the same.
This is a portion of the meeting open for public comment in this ordinance only. If you have any questions or like to speak on the ordinance, please raise your hand and come to the microphone and identify yourself.
Seeing none, move to close public comment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Move the ordinance on final. Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilwoman Yurick. Councilwoman Maruka?
Yes.
Councilwoman Yurick?
Yes.
Councilman Roderick?
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach?
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill?
Yes.
Council President Whitman?
Yes.
Next, we have the bond ordinance of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, providing for the purchase and replacement of various equipment and vehicles for township departments and related expenses in and for the Township of Toms River, and appropriating $3,470,500 therefore, and providing for the issuance of $3,246,625 in bonds or notes of the Township of Toms River to finance the same. Final reading.
Again, this is a portion of the meeting open for public comment in this bond ordinance. Anyone wishing to speak on the ordinance, please come to the raise your hand and come to the microphone and identify yourself.
Seeing none, move to close public comment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Move the ordinance on final.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilwoman Yurick. Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
Item 9 is an ordinance of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 473, vacant and abandoned properties of the Township Code to exempt federally administered and serviced properties from vacant property registration requirements.
Again, this is a portion of the meeting open for public comment in this ordinance. Anyone wishing to comment on this ordinance, please raise your hand, come to the microphone, and identify yourself.
Seeing none, move to close the public comments portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Move the ordinance on final.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilman Turnbach. Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
I'm going to abstain.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
Item 10 is a bond ordinance of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, providing for various capital improvements and related expenses in and for the Township of Toms River, and appropriating $3,413,500 therefore, and providing for the issuance of $3,242,825 in bonds or notes of the Township of Toms River to finance the same. First reading.
Move the ordinance on first.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Yurick, seconded by Councilwoman Maruka. Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
Item 11 is a resolution of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, amending and it is an ordinance, my mistake. An ordinance of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean, New Jersey, amending and supplementing Schedule H, confidential employees of Section 147-1, salary ranges of Chapter 147, salaries and compensation of the Township Code, first reading.
Move the ordinance on first.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilman Turnbach. Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
All items listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired on any item, that item will be considered separately.
A is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing assignment by a municipality of tax sale certificates for the full amount of the certificate, including all subsequent municipal taxes and other municipal charges to Tri-Stone Capital Assets, LLC. B is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing the first extension of an open-ended contract for vehicle collision repairs with Crean's Auto Body Incorporated and Complete Collision Center Incorporated, trading as Jackson Auto Body, for the Township of Toms River as lead agency of the Toms River Interagency Cooperative Pricing System for 1 year, effective from September 21st, 2019 through September 20th, 2020. C is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing the award of an open-ended contract to Pine Belt Enterprise, Freehold Ford Incorporated, and P&G Auto Incorporated as the responsive bidders, offering the highest discount for the supply of OEM automotive parts and accessories. D is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing the final 1 year extension of an open-ended contract for general construction and repair services for the Department of Parks, Buildings, and Grounds with Ameristar Construction Group Incorporated through July 22nd, 2020, for an increase in the contract by $150,000 or when the monetary amount is complete. E is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing the first extension of an open-ended contract for microfilm services for the Office of Construction and Inspection Services, tax collector in various departments as needed with Alternative Micrographics Incorporated for 1 year, effective from September 26, 2019 through September 25, 2020. F is a resolution of the Township Council rejecting certain bids received, authorizing award of an open-ended contract for the supply of snow plow repair parts and services to Trias Incorporated and H.A. Dehart and Sons Incorporated, and authorizing the purchasing division to advertise for the rebid of those items which were rejected as nonconforming. G is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing a professional service contract to CME Associates to assist the Township Engineering Division in the design of the Toms River Skate Park for a total maximum contract amount not to exceed $47,500. H is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing a professional service contract with the firm of O'Donnell, Stanton and Associates, members of the Van Cleef Engineering Group, to assist the Township Engineering Division in the design of stormwater improvements in Ortley Beach for a total maximum contract amount not to exceed $26,500. I is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing a professional service contract with the firm of T&M Associates to assist the Township Engineering Division in the design and repair to the Winding River Park Bridge for a total maximum contract amount not to exceed $43,918. J is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing a professional service contract to the firm of Yezi Associates to assist the Township Engineering Division in the design of the interior renovations to the Town Hall project for a maximum contract amount not to exceed $34,000. K is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing a professional service contract to the firm of Yezi Associates to assist the Township Engineering Division in the design of the replacement of various window projects for a total maximum contract amount not to exceed $8,000. L is a resolution of the Township Council changing custodians of the Department of Law Enforcement Petty Cash Fund. M is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing and approving the Township of Toms River to submit a grant application and the mayor to execute and the Township Clerk to attest to a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the elevation of portions of Aldo Drive, Windsor Avenue, Silverton Road, and Bay Point Drive project. N is a resolution of the Township Council amending budget revenues and appropriations for New Jersey Department of Transportation 2016 TAP Design Assistance Program. O is a resolution of the Township Council awarding a contract to Max Span RE and Auction Company to auction real estate not needed for public use commencing July 24, 2019 to July 23, 2020. P is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing acceptance of a $10,000 bid submitted by a contiguous property owner for the sale of a 6-foot wide drainage easement area on a portion of lots 259, 260, 261, and 262, block 1108.56 at 3304 Windsor Avenue. Q is a resolution of the Township Council imposing charges incurred under Section 3 of the 2006 International Property Maintenance Code as a lien on real property and directing the tax collector to collect these costs and imposing interest on unpaid costs in the same manner as provided for in the collection of real estate taxes in the Township of Toms River, Ocean County, New Jersey. R is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing renewal of pocket liquor license 1507-33-004-009 issued to RTC Restaurant Corp. Pursuant to the NJABC special ruling. S is a resolution of the Township Council authorizing taxi driver licenses in accordance with Chapter 457. T is a resolution of the Township Council accepting performance guarantees for a major site plan known as Block 145.01, Lot 1.04, and Lot 1.05, located at 80 Route 70. U is a resolution of the Township Council releasing maintenance guarantees for a major site plan known as Block 534.04, Lot 15, located at 381 Lakehurst Road. V is a resolution of the Township Council releasing performance guarantees and accepting maintenance guarantees for a minor subdivision known as Block 824, lots 13.01 and 13.02, located on Barnegat Avenue. W is a resolution of the Township Council releasing performance guarantees and accepting maintenance guarantees for a minor site plan known as Block 393.03, lots 323 and 24, located on Woody Road. X is a resolution of the Township Council releasing performance guarantees and accepting maintenance guarantees for a major site plan known as Block 404, Lot 58.01, located at 2 Route 37 West. Y is a resolution of the Township Council accepting reduced performance guarantees for a major site plan known as Nobility Crest at Dover, Phase 5, Block 166, lots 3, 4, 9, and 15, located on Coxborough Road. Z has been removed. AA is a resolution of the Township Council appointing members of the Zoning Board of Adjustment.
Okay, anyone on the council have any items they'd like to have discussed separately? Guess not. Anyone from the public would like to have any items discussed separately?
Seeing none, I move the consent agenda.
Okay.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Yurick, seconded by Councilman Turnbach to move the entire consent agenda. Councilwoman Yurick.
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach.
Yes.
Councilwoman Maruka.
Yes.
Councilman Roderick.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill.
Yes.
Council President Whitman.
Yes.
We do not have any reports for this meeting, and we will move on to the bills.
Move the bill list.
Second. Second.
If I could find it. Motion made by Councilwoman Yurick. Oh, Councilman Turnbach?
Yes.
Second by Councilwoman Yurick. Councilman Turnbach.
Thank you. I'd abstain from PO 19-04091, payable to the magistrates, 19-00455, payable to law firm of Siddall, Holzapfel, and Zabarski, and 19-03629, payable to law firm of Dasty McGuckin, local attorney in town. I have conflicts with those. Yes to the balance.
Councilwoman Yurick.
Abstained from PO 19-00248 and 19-03628, payable to Remington and Vernick, and PO 19-04091, payable to Toms River Township only as it pertains to recreation salaries, and PO 19-00619, payable to the Borough of Lavallette. Yes to the balance.
Councilwoman Maruka.
Abstain to PO 19-03-887, payable to NJMVC. 19-03629, payable to Gregory McGuckin, Dasty McGuckin. And 19-00456, payable to Terry Brady Esquire. I have a conflict with those. Yes to the balance.
Councilman Roderick?
Yes.
Council Vice President Hill?
Yes, with the following abstentions: 19-03747, 19-03749, 19-03750, 19-03751, 19-03752, payable to Owen Little Associates. Of a conflict. 19-03421, payable to the Toms River Board of Education. 19-00456, payable to Terry Brady Esquire. 19-03912, only as it pertains to St. Barnabas Medical Center. And 19-03986, payable to Toms River Board of Education. Yes to the balance.
Council President Whitman?
I have to abstain. The purchase order number 19-03629, only line 1 in the amount of $94.50. It's part of the Dasty McGuckin bill. It's payable to area properties. Yes to the balance.
Next, we will have elected officials' comments.
Council Vice President Hill.
Thank you, Council President. Last Thursday, we had the privilege of watching the red carpet start the demolition. It's the first move forward in the downtown redevelopment. We talked a little bit about the Capadogli property. They're going to be building up at the top of Iron Street. It's Meridian Overlook, and then down at the bottom eventually would be a secondary project that they're looking at, which would be Meridian Riverfront. This marks the start of that project. It's the commitment from this council. We purchased the property a year ago to demolish that. It's going to become a park and a berm, and that's the first step in the downtown redevelopment, which I think is going to be a boost for downtown and the reinvigoration and revitalization of downtown. And I would like to present, Don, with the council's permission at the front, a sign that I think you should put in Town Hall in the memorabilia section, Don. If you, council want to meet me down in the well? Sure.
What do we present now?
How are you this evening? We're able to salvage this during the demolition. I think it's appropriate that it be stored somewhere in the memorabilia of the town as the first step in downtown redevelopment. Thank you. The only other thing is that we had the Summer in the Street Festival downtown. It was blazingly hot. I want to thank the Toms River Volunteer Fire Company #1. They had the largest spray I've ever seen from their boom set up. And they also had a hydrant with some spray, and I caught Nick and his family over there cooling off. And also they had the Pleasant Plains Volunteer Fire Department had their annual chicken barbecue. Again, both events, because of the heat, the attendance was down. A lot of people did go to the chicken barbecue and then brought the food home, but I know the heat was oppressive this weekend. And then we finished it up. Maria and I were at the Soul Kitchen with the prosecutor. He was the guest host, and he must have some pull because it was packed.
It was.
So
Standing room
he said he was looking for you, Terrence. He said you didn't show up though. You stood him up. That's all I have.
Councilman Roderick.
I have nothing for this evening.
Councilman Turnback.
Thank you, Council President. I'd like to echo Council Vice President Hill's comments. Very excited with regard to the demolition of the Red Carpet Inn, not only from the revitalization, rebirth of our downtown, but from a safety standpoint for our residents, our local residents who live in this area, who really for years have been putting up with car burglaries based upon the drug use that was being allowed, or the owner turning a blind eye to at the red carpet. So I want to thank everyone on the Township Council, our entire police department, our entire professional staff here for everything they did in an effort to remove that. And as I indicated last Thursday, it should send a strong message to any business here in Toms River that is turning a blind eye to illegal activity. We want people to come down and enjoy what our downtown and our town has to offer, and no business should be operating in that fashion. I think we are on top of that. On July 27th, this Saturday, the Rock the River Festival is going to take place in Huddy Park, which is an exciting event, and I know Bubby's Beanery has been very active in really helping run the event, and I know tickets are still available for it. So if you're around this Saturday, I would encourage you to attend the Rock the River Festivals for a very good cause. I want to also indicate tonight, I'm very excited, when you go on the Toms River Township webpage, you'll see a link right now for the property tax savings program. It's the estate card by Visa. So this property tax rebate program is up and running, and it takes about all of 5 minutes to register your information and receive this debit card. I want to particularly thank two businesses, the first two businesses that have agreed to participate in this program. They're really long-time Toms River businesses. It makes me very excited that they're the first ones to step up to the plate. The Office Lounge has signed up for this property tax savings program, meaning that if you have this debit card and you spend and utilize that debit card at the Office Lounge, they're offering 10% reward. If you spend $100 at the Office Lounge, $90 will go to the Office Lounge. About $10 or $10.25 are going to come off your property taxes each time you utilize that card at the Office Lounge. Also very happy to say I spoke to Jimmy Capone this afternoon from Capone's downtown here. They have agreed to sign up for the program. I believe that will be done by about 2 or 3 tomorrow, and they are also talking about a 10% reward. So two long time really staples of our community as far as businesses, and it was really excellent to see them step up and be the first to sign on to the property tax savings program. So I'd encourage all of our residents to go out, get that card, save on your property taxes, and support local business. That's all I have for tonight.
Thank you. Councilwoman Maruka.
Thank you, Council President. There's also another event going on this Saturday, July 27th, and that's over Norley Beach, and that's the Kites and Cones Festival. That's from 12 to 7, so we have events going on downtown, over on the beach. We're going to recommend everybody try to make it to both of them, and there should be 2 really good events, and have good family events, and should be a great time. On another note, I just want to make a comment about this weekend and the traffic accident on Route 37, which closed down our bridges for a while. But if it wasn't, my hats go off to our police department, our first responders, fire, first aid, and EMS, everybody that really responded to this. It was a tragic accident. The young boy, he is still in critical condition. He's up at Jersey Shore. But the response was overwhelming. It was truly a difficult situation. There was traffic backed up on 37, I think, to the Parkway. Fisher was backed up. There wasn't any place. It was gridlock for a while there. And our police department did a great job in trying to control that many people in that space in that short amount of time with diverting traffic. This has been probably the 3rd weekend we've had some type of major traffic accident on 37. And it's just for people, everybody wants to get where they're going in a hurry. We just need to slow down, take a minute, be courteous to everyone on the road, be it a motorcycle, be it a car, be it a bike in a bike lane. There's a lot of people in our area at this time of the year, and everybody's out to have a nice Saturday afternoon. So if we could just be a little bit more courteous, a little bit more careful, And when you see our police, fire, and first aid, and thank them for the job they do for this municipality, and our residents that come from all over into our area for the summer season. That's all I have, Council President.
Thank you. Councilwoman Yurick.
Hi, thank you. In addition to the Rock the River in Huddy Park, after this Saturday, we have our third annual Shakespeare in the Park Festival, and that's going to start August 7th at St. Elizabeth's at 7 p.m., and then Thursday through Saturday, August 8th through August 10th, it will be at 7 p.m. in Huddy Park as well. And then on Sunday, it's at 3 p.m., August 11th, also in Huddy Park. And just to keep Huddy Park clean, because it's very difficult with the Canadian geese, don't forget to sign your dogs up for the Canadian Goose Patrol. That is now in effect. So you can go to wherever you would, the Department of Health, where you would go to register your dogs for their license. You're also going to register them for the Goose Patrol. And also on the estate card, Italy's Best 3 is one of the businesses that has also committed to signing up. The website wasn't ready last we spoke, but now it is. So they will also be signing up for the estate card, so you'll be able to use that there as well. And that's it.
You forgot to tell us what the play is.
Oh my gosh. It's, I have to look it up. It wasn't one that I'm familiar with.
All right, that's okay. I'm sure you'll do it. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll find it.
In terms of my comments, I think I also attended the red carpet in demolition. I think it's moving along smoothly. I think it's going to help the town going forward. And I think the 7-Eleven is probably very, very relieved to have that building come down, because I think the clientele will be much improved, and folks will go there that used to be scared away from going there because of all the characters that were staying at the red carpet inn. So I think that's a very positive development in the downtown area, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of it come down and then the future development. I also had the opportunity to attend the chicken barbecue over the weekend, and it was very hot, and so I know what Mo's saying, so we brought food home, but it was a great event, and the fire department did a terrific job in putting that event together, and they always do a good job serving the residents with the chicken barbecue. With that, I'll open up to public comment. Anyone wishing to speak, please raise your hand, come to the microphone, and state your name and address for the record.
And it's Shakespeare's Measure by Measure,
Thank
which
you.
I've never heard of.
Thank you.
So,
Okay, I guess there's a lot of plays he wrote that we haven't heard of. Anyone wish to speak, raise your hand. Okay. No one?
No one? Just came out to hear all this stuff that's going on?
Seeing none, move to close public comment.
second?
All in favor?
Aye. Motion to go into executive?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances to discuss matters requiring confidentiality and/or of a privileged nature, and whereas the Township Council is of the opinion that such circumstances presently exist, now therefore be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Toms River in the County of Ocean and State of New Jersey as follows. The Township Council will now conduct a private executive session. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed and/or acted upon is as follows: matters of personnel, land acquisitions, contract negotiations. The following specific items to be discussed and/or acted upon are as follows: the executive session minutes of July 9th, 2019, personnel issues of the Township Clerk's Office, administration, and council liaison, and review and status of all real property acquisitions. It is anticipated that the deliberations conducted in closed session may be disclosed to the public upon the determination of the Township Council that the public interest will no longer be served by such confidentiality. Motion to go To close public comment was made by Councilwoman Yurk, seconded by Councilman Turnbach, with all in favor, and motion to go into executive session was made by Councilwoman Maruka, seconded by Councilman Yurk, with all in favor, at 6:30 p.m.
Bang your gavel. No, it's incredible.
1, 2, 3, Naomi.
Here you go, you do have a gavel.
I do have 4 people out here.
You get coins too.
But Maria's not. Do I have a motion to go back into back into public session, rather? All in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a motion to adopt the executive session minutes of July 9th, 2019?
So move. Oh, wait.
So moved.
All in favor?
You have a proposed resolution of the Township Council of the Township of Toms River, Ocean County, New Jersey, supporting the acquisition by purchase of 133 Riverwood Drive, which is Block 171, Lot 7, and 1868 New Hampshire Drive, which is Block 390, Lot 11Q Farm, by the County of Ocean for open space purposes.
It's New Hampshire Avenue, I guess.
New Hampshire Avenue,
Okay.
1868 New Hampshire Avenue.
Motion, make the motion.
Motion made by Council Vice President Hill, second by Councilman Turnbach. Council Vice President Hill?
Yes.
Councilman Turnbach? Councilwoman Yurick?
Yes.
Councilwoman Maruka?
Yes.
Councilman Roderick?
Yes.
Council President Whitman?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good night, Gavin.